Hello there, viewers. I got a new webcam, so now you must once again see the horror that is the face behind the voice. I apologize for that, but there was one last question for my 1,000 subscribers video that I didn't get to because I wanted to be able to do it on a webcam, just for demonstrational purposes. Madam Minty asks, what gave you the motivation to do these walkthroughs, and what pointers could you give someone who wants to try it for themselves? She said herself, technically, but I'm paraphrasing to include everybody. Motivation. First of all, it was two gentlemen in particular. It was Cloud8745 and Ultra J-Man. At first, they kind of inspired me. They gave me the idea of doing these kind of things. They showed me that people were doing it, and people were watching it, and people were enjoying it. Over time, I started to notice things about them I didn't particularly care for. I'll say it like that, and I'll probably get into it later in this video. But they initially showed me that that kind of thing was going on. Even it was something I had an idea to do before, but I lacked the motivation. I didn't think anyone would actually enjoy it. So I probably would have never actually done any videos at all, though, if it wasn't for a Spoony one. He kind of gave me a bar to reach for. I'm never going to be at his level of comedic talent. It's just not going to happen. I don't know what it is. I couldn't. He's doing a Let's Play of Phantasmagoria 2: A Puzzle of the Flesh, which is hilarious thus far. And part of it's script, part of it's ad-lib as he goes, but just I don't know. Even if I scripted it totally, and mixed it with some ad-lib like he does, I don't think I could ever get that level of comedic value out of my stuff. But I'm okay with that. That's a high bar being set as far as I'm concerned. So tips. What was it? Pointers, yes. A few pointers. I'll start out with just quality, making a quality production. First of all, audio. A good thing to try and do is make sure your microphone is not here in front of your mouth. First thing to do. Don't do that, because whenever I record my audio, I set my microphone off to the side over here. I got a USB stand microphone that I use. I set it off to the side, away from right in front of me, because if you don't, it's going to sound like this. You see how this sounds? This sounds like crap. There's nothing you can do to fix this, pretty much. That's just how it's going to be. And the more breathy your voice is, the worse it's going to sound. See, that's just a little taste. So, first thing would be to set your microphone off to the side, and a lot of people have this kind of things. I got this cheap with the webcam I'm using right now. It's just a little cheap headphones to use. If you have something like this, every single set of headphones like this is going to have one of these that adjusts. So, instead of having it here in front of your mouth like this, have it off like that. Or if you have one of the ones that bend up and down like I used to, bend it down. Bending it up will get in your eyes, so bend it down below your mouth. You'll still pick up the audio. The audio goes in all directions, just not as well. So you have to turn up the volume a little bit, but that's okay. Just don't have it here. Secondly, as far as the audio goes, do noise removal, please. You can get Audacity. It's a free program. It has a noise removal function for your audio. Just have a little bit of blank space before you start talking or after you stop talking of just background noise. So you can remove the background noise from all of your audio and it doesn't sound like crap. See, right now, I took out the part where I do noise removal. I'm not doing noise removal in this section, and you can noticeably tell a quality difference. So it's not that hard to do. It takes maybe a few minutes, depending on how long you were talking. So there's no reason not to do it. So just do it. having that background noise in your commentary is very distracting, and it's going to detract from your quality and from the enjoyment people are going to have for anything that you may be doing. So that's audio. Video-wise, there's nothing much you can do with video quality, I guess. What you capture at is what you capture at. It just depends on what you have. You can use Fraps, which is popular. It's easy to use. It's a bit large. The file sizes are a bit large, but they're high quality. But you can also use Virtual Dub, Hypercam, Camtasia, Cam Studio. I had something called AVI Screen for a while, but it doesn't capture audio, so I had to use Audacity and MP3 My MP3 to capture the game sound and my commentary. Yeah. So I had two audio recording programs and a video recording program all going at the same time, and that was for my Half-Life 2 stuff. But yeah, video. The big thing would be editing. Edit things. If you are having to go over the same part of the game again, edit it out. Like, if you don't watch any of my videos, you notice if I die, I don't play the whole stage over again. The games I play are long enough without me every time I die show you the same half hour of gameplay footage over again because I have to go back to the last save and play upwards. And it just gets boring. Even if your commentary is really good, it's still going to be boring because there's nothing new. There's nothing new to see, and they just saw it before. So try to edit a little bit. Oh yes, there was the edit right there for you. A little bit of something. If you are doing an RPG, the old style ones for like Super Nintendo and such, try to cut out useless crap. The random encounters, after they've seen a monster once or seen a special attack once, they don't need to see it again. The only reason to show a battle again would be like at the end if you leveled up. You can show the leveling up at the end or something. But showing the same random battle 10, 15 times in the video, that's ridiculous. You'll have 30 minutes of nothing but you fighting random encounters in the same dungeon. And I don't care how good your commentary is, you're likely not going to make that in any way entertaining. So cut that out. Actually, a guy named Ketchamar89, he's doing a Paper Mario Let's Play on the N64, I believe it was. Yeah, that's right. He's doing that, and it has a bunch of encounters and such that I'm speaking about. He's doing it the way that it probably should be done. Take out all the fights that people have seen already. They don't want to watch it again. So editing, that's basically it. I guess it's worth knowing how I do my recording specifically. Alright, if it's a console, I have this. It's a Dazzle DVD recorder. You plug in RCA cables. These are going to a GameCube right now for my Mega Man stuff. You buy something like this, a video capture device. That's what the kind of device is called, but I have a Dazzle specifically. It does very well if you've seen my Eternal Darkness videos and Twilight Princess and my Mega Man stuff, of course. That's the quality you'll get out of it, pretty much. The artifacts that are in my videos, the little thing where like moving pixels leave a trail of pixels behind them, that's because of Windows Movie Maker, not because of the Dazzle. That stuff doesn't appear until I put it in the Windows Movie Maker, and I'm trying to get around that. But I record that consoles with that. If I'm on the PC, I use Fraps, and I only got Fraps because it costs money. If you try, I know a lot of you guys are trying to avoid making any monetary spendings for this because, well, you're not going to get to see anything back for it. But Fraps was the only thing that recorded Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Everything else had weird issues to it, so I couldn't use them. So I got Fraps for that, and since I have Fraps now, I'm just going to use it for everything on the PC. But one thing you can do is learn how to use freeware programs. I mentioned them before. I specifically really like Virtual Dub because I think it's the most robust of all of them. However, it will also take the most time to learn. It is very not user-friendly. You have to really know what you're doing to get it to work right. But there's lots of tutorials on there, so I would advise trying to learn it, especially if you're doing emulators. It does emulators very well.